B3, what up? We are live. You're going to have to just let me know if you're in here that you can see us and that you can hear us. Because we had some trouble with StreamYard's linking with the mic 2 breaks ago. Last break it was fine, but 2 breaks ago it was an issue. So whoever is in here, just let me know that you can hear me and see me, then we'll get started. By see me, I mean, do you see my hand? So if you can hear me and see me, just throw a yes in the chat or message me on Facebook Messenger and just let me know, like, yo, Blink, we can hear you, you're good to go. I know some people are watching on their TV or on the computer or a tablet and they can't comment, so if you are in here, just shoot me a message on Messenger. If you can't comment, and just let me know you can hear me and see me. How about them Texans, man? I would have never imagined they'd be up 20-16 with 4 minutes left in the third. Oh, and that's a fumble. Holy cow. They're about to be down even more. Wow. Adam Light, all good. Sweet. Drew, 17th cards. I don't know that name, Drew, but what's up? Welcome in. Is that Andrew Thier? That might be a new screen name for you. Or maybe it's an old one and I just don't recognize it. But it could be Andrew Thier. But thank you for confirming. We got 3 teams left. Thank you, Adam and Andrew, if that's you. We got 3 teams left still on the board. Atlanta at 32. Vikings at 44. It is. Haha. Vikings at 44. Tennessee at 99 if anyone wants them. If not, I will keep them. And I'll chase some Cam Ward, some Justin Jefferson, and some Michael Penix. Yeah, so that's where we're at. All right, let's go through a list of ownership. It is 10:30. I got work tomorrow, so I don't want to be on here too late. For whatever reason, it gave me the new @ It must be something weird, because now that I see the names, they look different than they used to, like last year even. Even Adam Lights with the @ next to it too. It's I'm not used to seeing it. All right, let's fire down a list. We got break 434 on the table. Break 435 is next. That's the freebie. Adam's been working with me to set up a list of the all the people that qualified. He set up a new spreadsheet for me, so I'm still working that out. It's been a crazy week with both work and personal. It's been a challenging week to say the least, but we're getting there. Close. We're close. Hopefully by tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Braden's football banquet for the high school. I think it starts at 6. And then after that, I have pretty much off everything. So I should be able to figure out the free break participants and qualifiers. And then also should be able to get the annual stats done for the football team for the banquet. So that's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, let's get into a list of ownership. Break 434 is what's on the table. We got Giuseppe Deschi in on the Cardinals. Like I said, Atlanta is still up and available. They are at 32. We got Joe Lurch on Baltimore. Giuseppe Deschi also on the Bills. We got Adam Light on the Panthers. Big Cat Bradford on the Bears. Giuseppe on the Bengals. Joe Lurch on the Brownies. Harlan Benner in on the Cowgirls. We got Goody Goody on Denver. Rival card breaks. That is Donnie Scheffler on the Lions. We got Adam Light on the Packers and the Texans. Mike Haralambis on the Colts. You got Charles Wiley Oxendine on the Jags. Giuseppe also on the Chiefs. Adam Light also on the Raiders. We got Bogey on the Chargers. Charles Wiley Oxendine also on the Rams. We got Jamie O'Hara on the Finns. The Vikings still out there and available for 44. Steiner, black and gold breaks. Alan Stein on the Patriots. You got Ox on the Saints. B3 on the G-Men. Jamie O'Hara on the Jets. Joe Lurch on the Eagles. We got Steiner also on the Steelers, courtesy of Mr. Larissa. Little birthday present. Happy birthday, Steiner. I know it just, I think it just came up. I think we're past it. So happy belated. Mr. Larissa himself is on the Niners. We got Andrew Thier on Seattle. Mike Haralambis on the Bucks. Tennessee still out there and available. They're going for 99. We knocked 10 off of them, so 10% off. And then you've got Big Cat Bradford rounding us out on the Washington Commies, the Commanders, a.k.a. the Redskins, or the Washington football team, depending on the year and the player pictured on the card. Now, as I stated, Giuseppe, just saw you sent funds. Thank you, sir. See that come through. As I stated, Atlanta's still out there for 32. Minnesota's still out there for 44. Tennessee's still out there for 99. If anybody wants to take them in stream, last ditch sale will drop Atlanta to 30. So knock another 2 off. We would drop Minnesota to 40, knock another 4 off. Tennessee to 90, knock another 9 off. So those are the last 3 teams left. What I'm going to do is unpin this. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to repaste it. If I can figure out how. Remove, drop them down, paste. 3 teams remaining. Atlanta 30, Minnesota 40, Tennessee 90. We'll pop that in the chat, pin that. If anybody wants to take them over the next like 3 minutes when we go through what's on the table, great. Like I said, if not, we'll keep them. What I am going to do is go into the post real quick and just mark it as closed so no one tries to take them after we get started. So let me do that now. There it is. We're going to delete this. Delete that. And then we're going to go down to the break post. View all comments. Scroll our way down to the bottom. B3 will keep. ATL. Mini. And Tennessee. Alright, so I marked it on the post just so nobody tries to claim it. Like I said, if anybody in stream wants to claim one of the final 3, the last spot mojo spots, they can, up until the point that we start going through ripping up boxes. So let me just mark in here that they are taken, and then I'll save it once we start. Good. That's 1. Atlanta, Minnesota. Let me mark that one. And last but not least, Tennessee. Alright, so I just marked them. I won't save it until we actually start, though, just in case somebody in stream wants to claim them. Alright, so there it is. Everything's done. 3 teams left. Atlanta 30, Minnesota 40, Tennessee 90. All right, what are we breaking tonight? I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I took the card down, or the box down, I had a bunch of cards fall off the break table. Bunch of Malik neighbors, go figure. He can't stay healthy anyway. Not in real life, not on the break table. Can't stay healthy in real life or on the break table. Let me see where they went. Oh, there we go. I got them. They're all mostly my different prism variations of Malik Neighbors. I like to keep them on the table to show them off. You got the green prism, then you got the green pulsar, and then your optic rookie kings. But I always keep them on the table, but for some reason when a box falls over, they all fall. So let's get them back up there. There you go, Leak. Get back to your spot. Okay, alright, we're good. Back in action. Alright, what are we breaking today? Well, as stated, we've got the Mosaic ornament boxes, or holiday boxes, holiday ornament boxes. I believe we have a total of 18. So what you're looking for with this is the ultra rare stained glass micro mosaic and the new cookies parallel. But then you can also see, in addition to stained glass, micro, and cookies, you've got the kaleidoscope, the rookie scripts, future scripts, and then the honeycomb and Genesis. So tons of super short prints. We got 3 super short prints the last time we opened up the Mosaic ornament boxes. I think they're personally, I think they're loaded. We've done so well with them. So I'm going to keep rocking them as long as we can get them. We got 3, 6. They don't like to stand, though. They really don't like to stand up or balance. 6, then you got 1, 2, 3 is 9. Then you got 1, 2, 3 is 12. Of course, I'm knocking everything over. Tiki Genesis went down. We'll get him back up there. All right, 10, 11, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Sorry, 13, 14, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then 16, 17, 18. So 18 total. Lot of Mosaic ornaments. We'll have 18 different ornaments as well once we open them. We got 10 of the blasters, as you can see up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 total. You're looking for the ultra rare downtown as well as the retail exclusive red hot rookies. In addition to that, there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can get. Your cubic lavas, which are numbered to 100 and numbered to 10. Laundry tags, NFL shields. There's so many things you can pull out of these blasters. You just got to get lucky. You're always just one card away with Donruss. It could look like you're getting nothing but rated rookies the entire way, and then bang, all of a sudden, monster. So I'll never lose faith in Donruss. It's such a good product, especially the downtowns with the value they create and carry. Sometimes it gets a little rough with Donruss, but the payoff when you hit it is big. Look at Metzi with the Bo Nix downtown. He chased them all year last year. Finally this year he hit it, and it's a $1,500 card. So it's just hard to stop chasing Donruss. I want to sometimes, but it's hard. It hurts so good. So that's 10, half a case. Case is 20, 10 is a half. Last but not least, you've got the Absolute Hobby, brand new release. You're looking for the ultra rare Kaboom, which is the most expensive, most valuable super short print other than the Prism Color Blast. Kaboom is number 2. Also, the manga from Prism is up there, but Kaboom is pretty much a number 2, locked in. So you got the Kaboom, you also have the Glass ultra rare, and then the Explosive. You're looking for the Rookie Premier Material Autograph, so the RPAs. You're going to get 3 autos, 2 mems. You got 3 packs per box, 5 cards per pack, 15 total, 15 cards. So, Absolute, always one of my favorites. Gotta love the Kaboom. Ever since I pulled the Patty Kaboom, I'm hooked. So I got the Mahomes back in 2022, and it hooked me. All right, we're going to start with Donruss. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Starting with Donruss. Like I said, still 3 teams out there and available. Once we get this box opened up and broken down, it'll lock into place, and I will officially keep Atlanta, Minnesota, and Tennessee. But for now, if anyone's feeling like rolling the dice, feeling a little lucky, they can jump on them. They're still available. You got a kid card and a security tag. We'll work our way down this blaster. Looks like we got a mem right off the bat, so we got a hit. We've been seeing a lot more mem cards coming out of Donruss than we traditionally do, which is a nice change to be able to see a few more patches in there. A lot of second year and third year players, a lot of veterans, but better than going through an entire box and getting nothing. So I'll take it. And you know, when you get the thick ones, that's your chance at getting the shield or the laundry tags. You know, they're going to come in, obviously, a memorabilia card. So, all right, there it is. There's our first box open. I am officially going to hit save on this edit on the post and mark that we are keeping them. Then I'm going to double back into Facebook, make sure nobody commented. And as long as nobody commented, we are good to go. I will keep them. Also, coming up next, 2020 Elite and 2020 Absolute for the Joe Burrow, Herbert, Hurts, Love, Tua Rookie Year Kaboom Chase. That should be a lot of fun. Nobody claimed them, so we are good to go. They will stay with the house, and we move forward. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Here we go. We got Hines Ward leading it off. Cole Kmet, Jalen Ramsey, Alvin Kamara, Tyler Boyd is the press proof going out to B3 on the unclaimed Titans. You got Jordan James, rookie running back, going out to the Niners and Mr. Larissa. Dylan Gabriel coming out early for Joe Lurch. You got Brian Burns, Zach Moss, Greg Dortch, Christian Benford, Ricky Pearsall, Nick Bonito, Jay Jetta, EJ Speed, Garrison Hurst, Megatron, Amon Ra, Sanistril, Jackson Hawes. He's had a decent game tonight, getting involved in the passing game. That is Buffalo and Giuseppe on the rookie tight end. You got JT going out to the Colts. That is going to be Mike Haralambis. Justin Herbert, K9, Gibson, Tank, Travis Hunter on the rated rookie retros. Nice little hit there for the Jags and Ox. Luke Musgrave, Kendre Miller, Cooper Kupp, Jawan Jennings, Josh Allen, Jaden Reed, Caleb, Quinion, Gray Zabel going out to Andrew Thier on the rated rook. Then you got Hollywood, Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott, Najee. Jalen Hurts is going to be your Donruss throwback. Very nice. And then Alfred Collins on the Optic Preview Hollow. Defensive tackle going out to San Fran, Mr. Larissa. Nice hit. We'll take that. Very nice. Boomer Esiason, Will McDonald, Swifty, and Janu. So not a bad start for Mr. Larissa. Let me unpin this comment and then remove it so it's not still reading that there are 3 teams available, because they are no longer available. All right, here we go. You got Mr. Collins. Very nice. Travis. This will help me get the bench set up early. Mr. Dylan Gabriel. He's the starter technically, but it looks like Shador's going to get the start this week because Gabriel still hasn't passed through concussion protocol. So it looks like Shador's going to get his shot with the ones all week and then a chance to start a game. So it's exciting to see what's going to happen with him. Adam, I know you're a little invested into him right now, so curious to see how that goes. Buddha, Will Levis, Eddie Pinheiro, Olave, Jalen Milroe coming out for Drew Thier. Nick Amonwari also coming out for Drew Thier. You got Warren Moon, Kenny G, Greg Rousseau, Donovan McNabb, Tetaroa McMillan on the red hot. There we go, Carolina, Adam Light. You got Estime, Ayuk, Tank, Testaverde, Simmons, Culpepper, Boyd, Tucker, Dylan Sampson going out to Joe Lurch, Ty Felton going out to B3, Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy, Jacobs, Bo, Trey Harris on the throwback going out to Bogey. We'll take that. You got Mad Max, T-Law, Thielen, Sutton, McBride, Shakir, Mr. 1000 Yards, Slim Reaper, Nick Scouton going out to Carolina. That is Adam Light. Kyle McCord to Joe Lurch. And then Caleb Williams with a teal patch. Now that is an error if I've ever seen one. How could Caleb possibly have a teal patch? That's kind of like an error card. Pretty cool, Big Cat. That I'd hang on to that one for a little while and see if you can find some backstory. I bet if you rip this one open, it would say like Steve Smith Panthers, and it would just be a random patch. You got DJ Moore, Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, Kate Otten, Jalen Waddle, Eli Manning, Pacheco, and Chubby. Weird patch to start. Very strange. But Caleb has looked phenomenal. Last year it looked like trash. I pulled 2 of his Prism Silvers, and I was like, great, a $300 card that should go down to $50. But now it's like a $600, $700 card. So I'm glad I hung on to both of them. It definitely was a good investment. Caleb's looking great. Made my Giants look foolish, but that's not hard. Tetaroa up there. We'll get Jalen Milroe up there. Filled a bunch of podiums real quick with that box. We'll take it. All right, let's get these guys out of the way. Alright, bench is good. Get these guys put away. And we are set. Let's go on to the next one. Donruss number 2. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Security tab. Empty box. There is a patch down at the bottom. So 2 for 2 with the patches so far. We got a kid card. drop that one. Good thing I'm on a break, Matt. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Box number 2, we got Adonai Mitchell, Tony Dorsett, Ladd McConkey, Khalil Mack, Tyler Loop coming out for Baltimore. That is Joe Lurch. Jalen Noel for Houston, Adam Light. You got Benford, Herbie, K9, Gibson, Tetaroa back again on a red hot. There you go, Adam. Starting to heat up on Carolina. We got Kendre, Cooper Kupp, Jawan, Waddle, Purdy, Emmitt Smith. Will Anderson had a great game so far tonight. I think 2 sacks. Saquon, you got Jahdae Barron going out to Denver. That is goody. Shador coming out for Cleveland. Joe Lurch. Tank Dell, DJ Moore, Bryce Young. You got Kyron Megatron on a bomb squad. That's a nice one. Little tribute to Calvin Johnson. That is going to be Detroit and Rival. You got Eli Manning, Pacheco, Chubby, Boomer, Trent Green, Mike Williams, Drake May, Jalen Hurts. T-Law is your press proof. That one going out to Ox. Graham Mertz coming out for Houston. That is going to be Adam Light. Torrey Horton going out to Andrew Thier. Then you got Otten, Hollywood, Polk, Dak, Will McDonald, and Swifty. Damn, Houston's still up. This is wild. All right. Jonnu Smith, Aldrick Estime, Drew Bledsoe, B-Rob, Zerline, Eric Armstead, Quinishon Judkins coming out for Joe Lurch. Kelvin Banks coming out for the Saints. That is going to be Ox. You got Najee, Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell, Kenny G, Greg Rousseau, Quinshon Judkins on the Rated Rookie Retro. Joe Lurch heating up on the Brownies. You got Ayuk, Bigsby, Testaverde, Mad Max, Donovan McNabb, Hushman Zada, Byron Murphy, Josh Jacobs, T-Law, Thielen, Sutton, Jake the Snake, Jacoby Myers, J.J. McCarthy, T. Higgins, Lofton, Alec Ayomanor going out to B3. Downtown Cam Ward, get out of here. You have got to be kidding me. Holy cow. Wow. Dwayne Bowe, Madison, Mapu, Scary Terry. You got Jaden Daniels on the throwback going out to Big Cat, Drake London, I'm shaking, Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Justin Fields, BTJ, Dangerous, Okonkwo, Josh Downs, Tetaroa going back out to Adam Light, Mike Green going back out to Joe Lurch, and a Ladd McConkey Threads going out to the Chargers and Bogey. Holy cow, B3. Man, I needed a little pick-me-up today. It's been a rough day, and that just made everything better. Holy cow, B3. We were due, B3. That's not going to be our only downtown. I'm telling you right now, we got at least one more coming. I'm telling you, we are overdue. Thought about buying Tennessee, but got cheap. You know, it's an expensive team, and you know what? I've kept them like 4 out of the last 5 breaks and got nothing. Like absolute jack nothing, Drew. So, I mean, when no one takes them, I get it. It's not like Cam Ward's playing well right now. But again, think about Caleb Williams last year, right? Caleb looked awful, and everyone was kind of starting to call him a bust. They're like, oh, is Caleb Williams a bust? Well, no, he just doesn't have an offensive coordinator that's calling plays the way that would benefit him right now, and the team sucks. So, like, you know, they just need to get another offseason under their belt of development and getting on the same page and building a team. And now you look at them coming back out this year, and it's a completely different team. They're playing like, you know, you almost don't even recognize who they are. You're like, you know, when did these receivers become relevant? When did these tight ends learn to catch? It's kind of like, you know, what happened? how did this all of a sudden develop? But, like sometimes Peyton Manning sucked his first year. Sometimes rookie quarterbacks take a year. And sometimes they're just awful. Look at Johnny Manziel. He just was not ready for pro football. So, you just never know. But in the grand scheme of things, it's very hard to take a team like the Titans for $100 based off of a number 1 overall pick rookie quarterback who's not playing well. So I get it. That's why I don't ever I'm going to sit here and keep this break open for 16 days until someone buys the Titan. You know what? I like cards too. I like to chase. I'll eat it. Maybe eventually I'll get a good hit and it'll make it worth it. And, today was the day, that happened. But that sometimes that could take 20, 30, 40 breaks before you get something. But I'm very happy to see that we got a downtown. I wish I pulled one for one of you guys. But of course I'm not going to be upset with getting the number 1 overall pick on a downtown. But I would have preferred, if I'm going to get something like that, I would have preferred to pull you guys one first. That would make me feel better. Okay, yay, that's awesome. I got a really good card, but you guys did too. That would be the clear better avenue for me. But again, I'll take it. That's a card. Adam and I were looking at maybe doing a show or two. That's a card that maybe I look to grade, and then just throw in the take to a show stash, and hope that eventually he starts playing better, and someone at a show might be interested in him. That's the plan, anyway. Let's see if this will fit in the one-touch. Because it ain't going nowhere in the mail, so I don't have to worry about it bouncing around, so I can one-touch it. I also want to see if it's clean. It looked clean, but you never know when you're giving it an overview. Pretty darn clean. There's one little spot at the top I might be a little nervous about, but a little Kurt's Card Care could make that go away. It's like a slight little bad cut, I would say. It's not even a dent. It's the cut is poor. But holy cow, what a hit. And it fits beautiful. I remember one year the downtowns just would not fit in a one-touch. They were too big. They were a millimeter too long, and they didn't fit. But this year it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. I still think pulling the Jackson Dart would be a better value downtown than Cam Ward, even though Cam was the number 1 overall pick. This sleeve is not the right size. Jackson Dart, I think, has more value right now just based off of his playing. But I will take Cam. Maybe I can trade Cam for a Dart somewhere down the line. Or sell Cam and buy a Dart. I gotta get the right podium for this one. Bang. Gotta go with the big B3 podium for that one. Show her off. Show her off a little bit. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. That was definitely a surprise that I was not expecting. When I saw it, I've seen the Cam Ward downtown before, posted on a few different Discord posts and a few different eBay posts and Facebook posts. So I kind of knew what it looked like. So when I saw this raccoon or fox or whatever it is in the background with the hammer, I was like, oh man, I know what that is. I know what that is. All right, let's go to number 3. Then we're going to jump to some Mosaic. Let's see if we can get you guys your downtown now. That's what we need. We need one more downtown. We need 2 more. If we could get 3 up there on those 3 big B3 podiums, that would be awesome. I'd be thrilled. Cam freaking Ward. Welcome to the party, sir. Welcome to the party. And that one had a patch in it too, so now we know if you got a patch in the box, there's a chance there's a downtown. I remember one year, as many as we opened, all the downtowns we got, they came in the boxes that didn't have a patch. So it was like, all right, we'll just, try to, if you can figure out, when you're opening it and you're going through it, like, all right, there's a patch in this one, we have a chance at a downtown. It was just cool to know, But the last 2 years, I feel like it's been sporadic. It could be in one with a patch, could be in one without a patch. But nice to know that if you see a patch, you got a chance. All right, let's see what box 3 holds for us. Good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Drew Bledsoe, B-Rob, Greg the Leg, Eric Armstead, Oladejo, linebacker rated rookie, going out to B3. You got Josh Simmons going out to KC and Giuseppe. You got Najee, Warren Moon, K9, Greg Rousseau. My first red hot rookies, Jackson Dart. That is a beauty. Man, very nice. Going out to B3. You got Pacheco, Chubby, Boomer, Will McDonald, BTJ, Dangerous, Okonkwo, Josh Downs, Will Howard coming out for Steiner. Cam Ward coming back out. This is a quarterback box. You got Donovan, Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy, Jacobs, Tyler Shuck on the Gridiron Kings coming out for the Saints. That is going to be Ox. You got Swifty, Janu, Estime, Ayuk, Jacoby, JJ, T, Lofton, Kurt Warner on the red press proof going out to the Rams. That is Ox. You got Derek Harmon going out to Steiner. And Bashel Tutton, who's looked pretty good, going out to Ox. Dwayne Bowe, I never remember him as a Brown. Always a Chief. Interesting to see him in a Browns uniform. I don't remember that. Alexander Madison. You got Mapu, Scary Terry, Tank, Vinny Testaverde, Mad Max, and T-Law. Rounding out the first half of the box. Second half. Here we go. We got Seedy, Grex Grossman, Jim Kelly, Jamar Chase, Emeka Egbuka showing up for Tampa. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. Elijah Arroyo showing up for Seattle. That's going to be Drew Thier. You got MPJ, Worthy, Groupie, King Henry, Colson, Loveland coming out for Big Cat Bradford. That's a nice one. Thielen, Sutton, Jake the Snake, Drake London, JT, Ford, Algier, Njoku. You got Embo going out to the Jets. That's going to be Jamie. Xavier Watts going out to Atlanta. That's going to be B3. We got James Cook, Big Cat Leo Williams, Judy, Jared Verse, Love, Corley, Fields, Puka, Myles Garrett, Jason Taylor, Richard Todd. You got J.K. Dobbins, Jaden Daniels, Riley Leonard coming out for Indy. That is going to be Mike Haralambis. Christian McCaffrey, Lamar, Jalen Wright, T. Sizzle, Josh Allen on the throwback, Jalen Milroe on the rookie revolution. Nice short print there for Andrew Thier. We'll take that. Then you got Leak, Hawkinson, Tajay, and Leggett. Not bad, B3. That was a pretty solid box, too. Ox, what up, what up? 4:30 comes early. I hear you. I hear you. We did hit a Cam Ward downtown nice and early, so I got a feeling we're going to have quite a little run here tonight. I'm excited for what else is lurking. Got me excited for this one, B3. We got Loveland on the rated rookie retro. We got Arroyo coming out. He's up on a podium. We got Emeka Egbuka, Bashel Tutton, Tyler Shuck also coming out, so we got to get a Saints podium up there. The Shuckster. You know what I'm going to do is move the Brownies over there and put Shuck over there. Then we got Cam, Killer Cam. Willie Howard, and JD, the Darty Party. I'm going to move these back a little so I can make just a little bit of room for Mr. Dart. We got one more podium we can fit up there for Will Howard. Look at that. Full lineup of podiums in the back. Alright, so we're a third of the way into the case. The half case. And one downtown so far. Just about every single rookie quarterback has already hit. So we're in great shape. Great shape so far. Adam, I saw that blue and thought it was 10. That's an awesome hit. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I'm excited. I am definitely revved up now. Boom. Alright, bench is good. Let's get these two inserts sleeved up. You got Josh Allen, Kurt Warner, two of the greater quarterbacks of this generation. Alright, let's go one more Donruss. We're going to do 4. Then we're going to jump to some Mosaic because I've uncovered about 6 boxes now by getting the Donruss off the top of it. Empty box, security tag. I think I got a bug crawling on my neck. Dang, so Buffalo's only down by 4 now? They must have kicked the field goal on that last drive. And of course they're driving now. They got to go 75 yards in 2 minutes. Well, you know that the Bills can do that for sure. Ain't nobody saying, can Josh Allen go 75 yards in 2 minutes? He can go 75 yards in 18 seconds. We got a patch, so now we know downtown could be live in this box. Downtown or an optic preview, that's what we've seen. Both have good value. Clearly the downtown more valuable. But if you have a patch in the box, you know that a downtown is possible, so is an optic preview. You get the optic hollow preview of like Jackson Dart or, you know, Teteray McMillan or Emeka Egbuka, one of the big names. You're talking a good value. Nice value for the optic hollow previews coming out of Donruss. Alright, there is our box. 1:55 left, first and 10. Sorry, I'm taking a sneak peek at the game while I grab a swig of seltzer. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Neon Dion, Seti Tillman, Jamal Charles, and Kittle. Kalel Mullings going out to Tennessee in B3. Jack Beck going out to Adam Light. You got Kaseki, Bernsey, Zach Moss, Dortch, Travis Hunter, red hot. Very nice. Ox, nice pickup there. Musgrave, Kendre Miller, Cooper Kupp, Jawan Jennings, Adonai Mitchell, Tony Dorsett, McConkey, Khalil Mack, Benjamin Morrison going out to Mr. Haralambis, Scattaboo going out to B3. You got Benford, Herbert, K9, Gibson, Jalen Milroe, Elite Series. Nice pickup there for Andrew Thier. Excuse me. You got Jalen Waddle, Eli, Pacheco, Chubby, Brock Purdy, Emmitt Smith, Will Anderson, Saquon, Adam Thielen is your press proof. That's going to be Adam Light. You got Jahad Campbell going out to Joe Lurch. Kyle Williams going out to Steiner. Then you got Tank, DJ Moore, Bryce Young, and Kyron. Aha, he got sacked. Gotta grab some more top loaders real quick. They call a timeout after that? After that sack, I probably would have, just to kind of get my head on straight. Dang. Is that Anderson again? No. He did call a timeout. All right, here we go. We got Boomer, Will McDonald, Swifty, Jonu, Trent Green, Mike Williams, Drake May, Jalen Hurts, Trey Amos coming out for Big Cat Bradford, Matthew Golden going out to Adam Light. You got Kate Otten, Hollywood Brown, Jalen Polk, Prescott, Rahib Rocket Ishmael. Rocket Ishmael, what a great name. I remember in the 90s, early 90s, pulling his cards out of Score and Tops. This kid was supposed to be a phenomenal draft pick, one of the best ever, green gold jacket guy right away. Never really amounted to that, but still had a hyped up career. Estime, Ishmael going to the Raiders. That's going to be Adam Light. You got Estime, Ayuk, Tank, Testaverde, BTJ, Dangerous, Okonkwo, Josh Downs, Jalen Lane coming out for Big Cat Bradford. Then you've got Donovan McNabb, Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy, Josh Jacobs, Ty Felton on the Gridiron Kings rookies. That's going to be a flag. He tackled them. That's going out to B3 on the Unclaimed Vikings. Then you've got another Optic Hollow preview. This one, Tyleek Williams going out to Detroit, Rock City, and Rival. Donnie Scheffler, nice hit. Jake the Snake, Drake London, Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Bledsoe, B-Rob, Greg the Leg, Armstead, Jarquez Hunter going out to Ox, Shamar Stewart going out to Giuseppe. Kyron Williams is your threads. That's the Rams and Ox. Nice one there. Him and Puka are the ones to chase. You got Najee, Warren Moon, Kenny G, Rousseau, Mad Max, T-Law, Thielen, and Sutton. Shakir with a big catch. It's a nice Optic Hollow preview. That'll get the Lions on a podium. Still looking for Isaac Tesla for Detroit and Rival, but we'll take the Optic preview. Let me find a big sleeve. Dang, that was a heck of a play, Kyron. Rocket Ishmael. Kyron on the board. There we go. Trying to keep my eye on the game a little bit here, so don't mind me. Wow! Oh, they called that no catch. That's wild. That looked good to me. Oh, so close. Running out of time. Can't just sit there. Got to spike it or run a play. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, I think somebody called the timeout. All right, bench is good. We're going to jump to a little mosaic next. What are you doing, Josh? You're audibling right now. What's the Bills' record? 7-3? Okay, so if they win this, they're in great shape. If they lose it, no bueno. Dang, that was a heck of a defensive play by Will Anderson. Will Anderson is balling right now, bro. Balling. If you're in any 2024 breaks or 2023 breaks and you're chasing CJ Stroud in 2023, you better be going on the Texans for Will Anderson too, and Nico Collins. Like, I mean, those three, Nico Collins, Will Anderson, and CJ Stroud, they got a bright future on that team, man. Josh is about to lose his mind. Josh Allen is going to lose his ever-loving mind. That is wild. They're just shooting themselves in the foot all day. We're going to go with 6 of these right now. 6 of them. As I knock my Giants over. And he throws a pick. Wow. All right. Game over. Unless there's a flag. Game over. There is a flag. Oh, man, this is getting interesting. First ornament out. Travis Hunter. That one going out to Ox. We'll sleeve all them up after. Empty box. Oh, I guess it's not a flag. I guess it's not. Thought it was a flag. All right, this one is Jalen Hurts. So that one going out to Philly and Joe Lurch. Hurts and Joe Lurch again. Empty box. My homies, going out to Giuseppe. Oh, that one just popped right out. Hurts again. Joe Lurch. Herbert. Going out to Bogey. Empty box. Davis Mills gets the W. All right, so we got Herbert, Hurts, Mahomes, Hurts, Hunter. Those are the first 6. I'm going to rip these down all at once, and then we'll go through them. You got the candy cane mosaic parallels in these, which are beautiful cards in and of themselves, let alone all the ultra rares that are live. We've got one ultra rare already. I can tell you right now, we've got a cookies parallel. I didn't see who it is, but it is definitely a cookies, the ultra rare cookies. We pulled one already. 2. We pulled the Jalen Milroe one for, I believe it was Andrew Thier, and then we also pulled another Seahawk. It was what was his name? It was Nick Amonwari, also a Seahawk. Both of their cookie variations we pulled already. So excited to see who this one's going to be. All right, good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Dalton Schultz, QJ, Trevor Etienne going out to Adam Light on a base rookie. Abdul Carter on the candy cane. That's a nice one for the Giants and a color match. I'll take it. Dylan Gabriel going out to Joe Lurch. There's another nice one. You got Rodgers, Hall of Fame Patrick Willis. BTJ taking a dive. You got Bijan, Kendre Miller, Isaiah Davis, Jonathan Stewart. Harold Fannin Jr. also going out to Joe Lurch. Milroe on the candy cane. There we go, Andrew Thier. We will take that. Heck yeah. The other Josh Allen on a bang. That one going out to the Jags and Ox. You got Barry Sanders Hall of Fame going out to Rival. Drizzy Drake London. Shock Top Jeremy Shockey. You got Geno Stone, Jalen Warren, George Kittle, Jerome Ford, Josh Simmons coming out on a base for the Chiefs. That's Giuseppe. Then you got Steve Young on the mosaic going out to Mr. Larissa. Keandre Lambert Smith going out to the Chargers and Bogey on the candy cane. You got Bo Nix on a touchdown Masters. That is goody goody. England Games Cole Kmet going out to Chi-Town. Big Cat. Then you got Nico Worthy and Zach Bond. And we keep it rocking. No stopping. Al Toon. Malik Neighbors. Devon Achane. Then you got Elijah Arroyo coming out for Andrew Thier as the Seahawks stay hot. Will Howard coming out on a candy cane. That's going to be Steinert. Very nice. Tyler Warren, Notoriety, going out to Mike Haralambis. That's a nice one as well. Gabe Davis on the England Games for Ox. Then you got James Cook, Richard Seymour, Aaron Jones, Dawson Knox, Sammy D, Michael Penix, Derek Harmon going out to Steinert. We'll take that. Colson Loveland candy cane. The candy canes are rocking tonight. That is Big Cat. Then you got Trey Hendrickson going out to the Bengals. He's sacking Danny Dimes there. That one is Giuseppe. You got Ridley, Earl Campbell on a Hall of Fame going out to B3. You got Victor Cruz, DJ Moore, Jay Jetta, Steve Spurrier, Caden Prather going out to the Bills. That's going to be Giuseppe Deschi. Mason Taylor on the cheapest team in the break on a color match cookies rookie. That is the Jets and Mr. Jamie O'Hara on the ultra rare. What a beautiful looking card that is on the color match. Look at that. Bang. Jamie O'Hara with the cookies. Bang, bang. Ultra rare. Super short print number 2. We will take it. Ultra rare is getting stacked up in the front all night. They'll be front and center all night. We just need one more to even out the stack. Let's move McConkey here. We'll move Will Howard down 1. Move Tet down 1. Move Hunter down 1. And we'll keep the Browns right where they're at. McConkey can go on the outside. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got Malachi Starks, Candy Cane rookie, going out to Joe Lurch. You got Epic Performers Bijan to B3. Shador coming out for Cleveland and Joe Lurch. Then you got McDuffie, Seti Tillman, and Waddle. What a start to Mosaic B3. What a start. That's the way to get a product going in a break. Start out with a couple really good candy cane rookies. You got Colson coming out for the Bears. You got Will Howard coming out for the Steelers and Steiner on his PC. You got Keandre Lambert-Smith going out to the Chargers. You got Milrow going out to the Seahawks. And then Abdul Carter going out to B3. The only one that didn't have a podium yet was the Ravens. I know I'm already going to have to cut the Browns podium down, so I'm going to do that now. Because there ain't no way we're going to fit all the Dylan Gabriels and the Shadors we're hitting. And be able to fit Sampson and Judkins up there. So I'm just going to shorten it down now. Keep those on the side. Alright, we got Prather. We got Harmon. We got Warren. We got Arroyo. I have to cut the Seahawks down soon too. We got Simmons. We got Fannin. We got Dylan Gabriel back again for the Brownies. And then we got Trevor Etienne, brother of Travis Etienne. What a start. Get these out of the way. Bench is good. We are set. Where are we going next? Let's go back to Donruss. We're going to do a few more Donruss just so we can uncover some more mosaic, because all the mosaic is under the Donruss. This is box 5. We'll put us halfway through the Donruss case. Halfway through the half case. Mason Taylor is just about the only Jet worth hitting right now as a rookie. And that's the one you got, Jamie. So that's pretty big. We'll take that. I'm very happy for you, dude. Nice hit. It's also really cool that the Jets kind of have a color match with the Christmas cookie theme. A lot of green. Jets are obviously gang green, so works out. One more to go. This one feels like it could have a patch in it. It does. We got a kid card and a patch. So you know there's a shot of the downtown because there's a patch in there. Alright, let's get it. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Here we go. Box number 5. Trey Tucker, Kurt Warner, Tony Dorsett, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Milroe coming back out for Drew Thier, Parsons, Connor, Kelsey, Likely. You've got Mike Allstott on the Gridiron Kings for the Buccaneers. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. McDonald, Swifty, Jonnu, Estime, Ayuk, McCarthy, Njoku, Mooney, Bateman, Nick Amanwari going out to Drew Thier on a rated, Dylan Sampson going out to Joe Lurch. You got DeMarvion Overshawn, Michael Mayer, Lockett, Douglas, Egbuka on the red hot rookies. That's a nice one. Going out to Tampa and Mike Haralambis. We got Tank, Testaverde, Mad Max, T-Law, Hurst, Caleb. My homies will always get a sleeve. Charbonnet, Ty Felton going out to B3. Fannin going out to Joe Lurch. You got the older ATN, Garrett Wilson, QJ, Kuechly, Luther Burden on a throwback rookie for Big Cat Bradford. Then you got Thielen, Sutton, Plummer, and London. Drizzy Drake London. All right, next box. You got McConkey. Sorry, next half. McConkey, Bledsoe, T. Higgins, Jason Taylor, Eric Armstead is your press proof going out to Ox. You got Abdul Carter coming back out for B3, Jordan Watkins for Mr. Larissa. Darius, Caden Ellis, TJ Watt, Tater Tot, Love, Corley, Fields, Puka, Keon, Devontae, Megatron, Quinion, Mason Graham is your rated rookie for Joe Lurch. Tyler Loop going out to Joe Lurch. You got Pitts, Quincy Williams, Sneed, Levante David, Amika Egbuka starting to heat up for Mike Haralambis. You got Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, Hawkinson, Tyjae, T.O., Gino, AK-41, Jaden Reed, Kyle McCord going out to Joe Lurch. You got Gray Zabel going out to Andrew Thier. And then Jonathan Taylor, Donruss Threads, best running back in football right now, going out to Indy and Mike Haralambis. Then you got Jalen Warren, Montez Sweat, Joe Mixon, Taysom Hill, Eli Manning, Pacheco, Chubby, and Boomer. The Boomski. Boomer Esiason. You still see him on New York radio a lot, so it's cool to see him still around giving commentary. Got to get JT up on the board. Kyron Williams and Jonathan Taylor. They were my fantasy running backs last year. They were a good tandem. What up, goody goody? Welcome in, sir. Welcome to the party. Let's get some more top loaders up here in the rack. Get these guys sleeved up. Good to go on the bench. We got one more Egbuka for the Tampa Bay podium and a couple more Colts for the Colts podium. There we go. All right, let's go to number 6. Donruss number 6. Empty box. 2 security tags. You know what that means. When that happens, you know it's going to be a good box. Anytime you get 2 security tags, you're on to something special. It's going to be a good one. I'm telling you right now, anytime you see 2 security tags, they were trying to keep that box doubly protected from getting stolen because it's a good box. Kid card. Alright, last pack. It does look like no patch. So I don't know. This one's a question mark. I think we're going to actually let this one marinate while I go grab a seltzer. There is no patch in this one. 2 security tags, but no patch. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about this one. We're going to let it marinate for a second while I go grab a seltzer because I just cashed mine. And then we're going to come back and finish this one up. This is box 6. We got 4 more on the table ready to open. And then 3, 6, 9, 12 more Mosaic. And then the Absolute Hobby box. So we're close to halfway through. We're about halfway. Like I said, I'm going to quickly go grab another seltzer because mine I just finished. And I'm going to need it because it gets to be a lot talking and not having a drink. So I'll be right back, P3. 2 minutes. right, B3, we are back and ready to go. We got blaster number 6 marinating on the table. I got a half frozen seltzer, and that is so good. Look at Davis Mills sitting at the table. Who would have thought? Mike Haralambis, I know you got a nasty Davis Mills collection. I know you were high on Davis Mills too. You and me both thought he was, you know, he had potential. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. We got Boyd, Tucker. My homies will always get a sleeve. You got Jackson Smith and Jigba. Kyle McCord going out to Joe Lurch. Gray Zabel going out to Drew Thier. We got Blake Groupie, King Henry, James Cook, Big Cat Leo Williams. J.J. McCarthy is your Donruss throwback. That one's going out to the Vikings in B3. You got Janu, Estime, Ayuk, Tank, Ozzy, A.J. Brown, Chuba, Debo. Richard Todd is your press proof red. That one going out to the Jets, Jamie O'Hara. You got Jalen Milroe back again for Drew Thier. Milroe's getting hot. Nick Amanwari going out to Drew Thier. Judy, Jared Verse, Christian McCaffrey, Lamar, Testaverde, Mad Max, T-Law, Thielen, AR, Ocho Cinco, Eric Dickerson, Kurt Warner, Dylan Sampson going out to Drew Thier. Ty Felton going out to B3. We got Jalen Wright, T. Sizzle, Art Monk, Trey Benson. Jalen Hurts is your Dominators going out to Joe Lurch. Cortland Sutton, Jake the Snake, Drake London, and Jordan Love. Little Hurts action. Stacking up the Milrose. Let's get these guys out of the way. And we keep it moving. All right, we got Mr. Charbonnet, Tua, Tyrone Tracy, Ramondre, Harold Fannin. That one going out to Joe Lurch. Abdul Carter going out to B3. Then you got Rozier, Vernon Davis, Charles Woodson, Ricky Williams. Production line Josh Allen and Khalil Shakir. Production line Josh Allen and Khalil Shakir. That is a short print. It's not a super short print or an ultra rare, but it is a short print. That one's going to Giuseppe Deschi. That's a nice one. We got Malachi, Justin Fields, Puka, Myles Garrett, Neon Dion, Seti Tillman, Jamal Charles, Kittle, Jordan Watkins going out to Mr. Larissa. Torrey Holt, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Achan, Aiden Hutchinson is your Gridiron Kings. That is rival. Donnie Scheffler. We got Malik Neighbors, TJ Hawkinson, Tyjae Spears, Xavier Legette, Dave Craig, Adonai Mitchell, Tony Dorsett, McConkey, Khalil Mack, Mason Graham going out to Joe Lurch. Tyler Loop going out to Joe Lurch. Then you got Jaleel McLaughlin, Tutu, Godwin, Ed Reed. Red Hot rookie is going to be Caleb Johnson going out to Steinert. Then you got McMillan, Javante, Nico, and Will Andrews. Box 6. Get the Bills up on a podium with the production line. Abdul Carter's heating up for the G-Men. That card got kind of bent up. Alright, we got Watkins, we got Kyle McCord. He looked good in the preseason. Sampson and Felton. Alright, box 7. On to box 7. Couple more Bills for the Bills podium. Good to go. On to number 7. There's a security tag in there. It's just way in the back. There it is. Security tag. I think we got a patch on this one, maybe? We do. We're going to send that down to the bottom. All right, here we go. Box number 7. Good luck, V3. Good luck. We got Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen, Tyler Boyd, Eric Dickerson, Tyler Warren coming out for Indy. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. Darius Alexander for B3. Gibbs, Achan, McLaughlin, Tutu, JD5 Elite Series going out to Big Cat. EJ Speed, Musgrave, Kendre Miller, Cooper Kupp, Josh Downs, Ford, Carr, JMO, Rome Odunze on the red. Nice press proof there for Big Cat. You got Tyler Booker going out to Dallas. That is going to be Harlan. Luther Burden going out to Big Cat Bradford. Woodson, Ricky Williams, Torrey Holt, Bijan, John Jefferson, Ricky Pearsall, Bonito, Jay Jetta, Dante Culpepper, Ocho Cinco, Kittle, Mike Williams, Mason Taylor back again for Jamie O'Hara, Tez Johnson, brother of Bo Nix, showing up for Mike Haralambis, Art Monk, Trey Benson, Rozier, Vernon Davis. You've got a Gridiron Kings Amika Egbuka going out to Mike Haralambis. Nice one there. Fairbairn, Brees, Siwa, and Edge. All right, here we go. Second half. Good luck. Mingo, Hester, Komet, Slim Reaper, Will Campbell. Going out to the Patriots and Steiner. Arian Smith going out to Jamie O'Hara. Christian McCaffrey, Lamar, Jalen Wright, T. Sizzle, Caleb Johnson back again on another red hot for Steiner. Shake and Bake, Wilson, Gannon, Franklin, Green, Okonkwo, JT, Bowers, Tyler Shuck coming out for Ox. You got Cook, Big Cat, Judy, Verse, Zay Flowers is your bomb squad. That is Joe Lurch. You got Theo, other Josh Allen, Laporta, Gabe Davis, Anzalone, MPJ, Worthy, Groupie, King Henry, Lynch, Pierce, Fryermuth, Jewel, Mike Evans, Jeffrey Simmons, AR, Jamal Charles, Caleb coming back out for Steiner, James Pierce for B3, and Brock Bowers is your threads. That one going out to Adam Light on the Raiders. Raiders finally getting on the board. They got a podium. Brock on the threads. A lot of year 2 threads. Like second year players coming out on the threads. All right, box 7 in the books. Box 8. Empty box, security tag. We got 2 left after this on the Donruss. Already got 1 downtown on the board. I got a weird feeling another one is lurking. Kid card. We got another patch. I'll send that down to the bottom. And here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Here we go. Jamar Chase. Jordan Addison. Dalton Schultz. Hunter Henry. DJ Giddens. Going out to Indy, Mike Haralambis. Then you got Dwayne Bowe, Alexander Madison, Marte Mapu, Terry McLaurin, Jack Beck on the bomb squad rookie. Going out to Adam Light on Vegas. Then you've got a Vortex. That's a nice short print as well. Travis Hunter going out to Ox. Nice hit there, Ox. We'll take that. Pat Fryermuth, Josie Jewell, Theo Johnson, other Josh Allen, Mike Evans, Jeffrey Simmons, AR, Jamal Charles. You got Ashton Genty finally showing up for Adam Light. Malachi Starks for Joe Lurch. You got MPJ, Xavier Worthy, Groupie. King Henry, Travis Hunter back again, this time on a red hot Ox heating up on Travis. You got Laporta, Gabe Davis, Anzalone, Shake and Bake, Trent Green, Okonkwo, JT, Bowers, Chimere DK. He's got a chest contusion, so he's out right now, but he's starting to heat up. That going to B3. Trey Harris going out to Bogey. You got Cookie, Big Cat, Judy, Jared Verse, All-Pro Nick Bonito, one of the best defenders in football right now. That one going out to Denver and Goody Goody. Then you got Mike Wilson, Rich Gannon, Troy Franklin, and Fairbairn. All right, second half. Here we go. Mingo, Hester, Komet, Devonta Smith, Ferguson on the press proof. That one's going out to Harlan. Then you got Gunnar Helm to B3. Alfred Collins going out to Mr. Larizza. We got Run CMC, Lamar, Jalen Wright, T. Sizzle, Brees Hall, C-Watt, Edge, Jay Jefferson, Culpepper, Ocho, Kittle, Mike Williams, Will Johnson going out to Giuseppe. Isaac Tesla going out to Rival. There we go. Art Monk, Trey Benson, Rozier, Vernon Davis. Best of Panini Instant, Michael Penix going out to Atlanta and B3. Then you got Ricky Pearsall, Bonito, Jay Jetta, Speed, McNabb, Hushmanzada, Murphy, Jacobs, Goff, Braylon Allen, John Lynch, Alec Pierce, Debo, Seti Tillman, Saquon, Dangerous, Donovan Jackson going out to B3, Terrence Ferguson going out to Ox, and then Justin Jefferson going out to B3 on the threads. There's a dent in the back. It's where the window is. Jay Jetta. So the Vikings officially on the board for B3 with the Jay Jetta threads. We also have a mountain of Ty Felton. So at least the Vikings are getting involved. We'll take it. I got to set a podium up for them. There you go. A whole bunch of Ty Felton to go with Jay Jetta. We'll take it. We'll take it. T. Ferg. Isaac Tesla. Gunner. DK. Look at Travis Hunter heating up. 2 red hots now. You got Genty. Travis Hunter again on the Vortex. That's a nice one. Beautiful looking card. Interesting that they don't put the rookie shield on the bomb squad. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to go back to Mosaic for a little while. And do 6 more of those. Let's do them one at a time, though. We'll stack them up. Mahomes. That one going out to Giuseppe on the Mahomes ornament. Empty box. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put the other Raider, Jack Beck, up on the podium. So let me do that. Okay. Next ornament out, Dak Prescott going out to Harlan on the Cowgirls. Empty box. Next ornament out, Jamar Chase going out to Cincy, Giuseppe. Empty box. Travis Hunter going out to Ox on the ornament. The cool thing about the ornaments, empty box, is that there is a punch hole in them up top, so you could punch a hole, put a ornament string and hook through it and hang it on the Christmas tree. So that's pretty cool. Just noticed that the other day. So if you want to hang them, you can. Jamar Chase going out to Giuseppe. We still have not hit... Oh no, we hit everybody. We got Dak and Herbert, so we got everyone now. Empty box. At least one ornament for every team for all 6, so that's good. I like when all 6 show up in a break. Hurts going out to Joe Lurch. And that makes a total of 6 boxes, so we will rip those down and then go back to the last 2 Donruss. Then after the last 2 Donruss, we'll do the last 6 Mosaic, and we'll call it a day. So who we get? Hurts, Chase, Hunter, Chase, Dak, Mahomes. All right, let's rip them down. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Let's see what we can find. I never noticed you could open it like a bag of chips. There's like a pull tab down the middle. Alright, there's our 6. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Here we go. We got Hunter Henry, Gesicki, Dan Fouts, Ty Felton going out to B3. Alec Ayumanor on the candy cane going out to B3. Kyle Williams, Notoriety going out to the Pats and Steinert. Mad Max, Tyler Warren going out to Indy, Mike Haralambis. Bo Nix, Romeo Dobbs, Boswell, McConkey, Quinyon Mitchell, Caden Prather going out to Buffalo and Giuseppe. Derek Harmon going out to Steiner on the candy cane. Chris Jones going out to the Chiefs. That's Giuseppe on the bang. You got Chase Brown, England Games, Gabe Davis going out to the Jags and Ox. Tim Brown, Ramondre, Quinyon Mitchell, Maserati Marv, Ollie Gordon coming out for Miami. That is Jamie O'Hara. You got Dominic Lovett going out to the Lions and Rival on the candy cane. Jaden Higgins on the Elevate rookie going out to Houston. That is Adam Light. You got Tank. Eric Allen on the Hall of Fame for the Eagles and Joe Lurch. Then you got Will Lutz, George Pickens, Chris Godwin. Keeping it moving. Donruss. CJ Stroud, Drake May, Luther Burden going out to Big Cat. Jordan Watkins on the candy cane. Nice color match there for Mr. Larissa. Then you got Brian Branch for the Lions and Rival on the bang. Theo, Saquon Barkley, Brazil games for Joe Lurch. Mike Evans, Josh Allen, Zaire, Trent Dilfer. LeGarrette Blunt. Trey Harris going out to the Chargers. Bogey on the base. Omari and Hampton on the candy cane. That's a great one for Bogey. Jalen Hurts on the notoriety going out to Joe Lurch. Then you got Milano. Jackson Dart finally coming out for B3. We'll take that. That's the variation too. Very nice. Tyreek Hill, Fairbairn, Benson, Fitzgerald, Mitchell Evans is your rookie going out to Adam Light. That is non-variation. Then you got Cam Jordan on a mosaic for Steinert. Tyler Booker on the candy cane going out to Harlan. You got Epic Performers Derek Stingley Jr. going out to Adam Light. BTJ England games going out to Ox. Then you got Purdy, Foreman, and Slim Reaper. So no ultra rare in that group of 6, but still some really nice candy canes and some nice rookies. So we'll take it. Get these suckers sleeved up, then we'll go back and do the last 2 Donruss blasters. Then we'll finish up with Mosaic, the last 6 ornament boxes, and then Absolute Hobby to end it. Should be a big bang at the end, I hope. Hoping and praying. Alright, let's get these guys sleeved up. We got the Panthers. Mitchell can go up there with Tet. Jackson Dart finally showing up on the variation. We will take that. You know it's a variation because it's marked by a V on the back. I believe that's the Tyler Warren variation. It is, so that's a nice one for Indy and Mike Haralambis. And then another Ty Felton. Not sure how Ty Felton is playing this year, but I got a bunch of his rookies. Omari and Hampton, the tight end. He's had a great year so far as a rookie. That's a nice hit to get for sure. Mr. Larissa getting on the board with a candy cane. Nice color match. Levette on the board. The big boy, Harmon, on the candy cane. And a nice A.O. Manor on a candy cane. All right. Let's get the bench in order real quick. right, bench is set. Let's go to number 9. Magic Blaster, number 9. This one's a dented box, too. Ooh, yeah. 60% of the time, they hit every single time. Empty box. Security tag just came flying out. Was stuck in the bottom. Let's get it. 2 more to go on the blasters. Let's see if we can make one more nice hit happen. I don't care at this point. It could be the lava. It could be a laundry tag. Just give me something cool, man. Just give us something cool. I don't care what it is, as long as it's a nice hit. We do have another patch, so that'll tell you, you know, downtown's possible. We got a kid card on the back. We're going to slide this. We're going to drop the patch down below. Good to go. There we go. Number 9 officially on the board. Let's get it. Hines Ward leading it off. Hunter Henry, Cole Kmet, Ramsey, Ashton Genty coming back out for Adam Light. Malachi Starks for Joe Lurch. Hollywood Brown, Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott, Najee, Joe Burr on the bomb squad. Nice one there for Joe Lurch. We'll take that. Malachi, Justin Fields, Puka, Myles Garrett. You got AK-41, Garrison Hurst, Megatron, Amon Ra. Ty Felton is your press-proof rated rookie going out to B3. That's a nice one. DK to B3. Trey Harris to Bogey. Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell, Greg Rousseau. You got McNabb, Neighbors, Hawkinson, Tajay, Dave Craig, Sanistrill coming out. McBride, Shakir, Mike Evans, Gunnar Helm going out to B3. Alfred Collins to Mr. Larissa. We got Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy, Josh Jacobs, Dwayne Bowe. Amon Ra on the Dominators going out to Rival. Then you got McMillan, Javante, Nico, and Andrews. Okay, keeping it moving. Here we go. Quinion Mitchell, Buda Baker, Will Levis, Eddie Pinheiro, Andrew Makuba going out to Joe Lurch, Worthy, Groupie, King Henry, James Cook, Mason Graham, Elite Series rookie going out to Joe Lurch. We will take that. You got Mark Andrews, Tremaine Edmonds, Van Ginkel, Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, Olave, Simmons, Culpepper, Boyd, Caleb Johnson going out to Steiner, James Pierce going out to B3. You got Big Cat, Leo Williams, Judy, Verse, McCaffrey, Tyler Shuck on the red hot. Nice one there for Ox. Steven Jackson, Wandale, Shaheed, Garcia, Madison, Mapu, Scary Terry, MPJ, Natron Means. You got Gano, Pollard, Burrow, Slim Reaper, Josh Allen, Jaden Reed, Caleb Williams, Will Johnson on the rated going out to Giuseppe, Isaac Tesla going out to Rival, and then Micah Parsons on the Donruss Threads going out to Dallas, and Harlan on the Cowgirls. So Dallas finally making their way onto the table, getting themselves a podium with Micah. No longer a Cowgirl, now a Packer, but we will take it. Alright, get another stack of top loaders up here because we are running short, running low. Alright, good to go. Let's get these guys sleeved up real quick and we will be on to the last box, the lucky last box. Last box mojo. That's Dallas, or that's Detroit. This is New Orleans and Shuck. He's had the lightest night of the evening. Shuck. Got to get a few more of him out here. Caleb. Very nice. Mason Graham. That was my elbow. And Genty. Alright, we are set. Let's check the bench and see if we're missing anybody up there. That's got to go up with Dallas. Where was Dallas? There's Dallas. Okay, and then you got nobody else. Alright, good. Chillin', chillin', chillin'. Alright, here's our last Donruss box. Blaster number 10. Here we go. Good luck, B3. Lucky number 10. So far, a great break. I'd love to get one more big hit. That would be fantastic. One more. Jamie 8 tonight. B3 8. I'd like to get one more for you guys. So let's make that happen, shall we? We got a kid card. We got a patch. I think we do. Send that down to the bottom. Put those guys on top. Last pack. Of course, we got one more kid card. All right, here we go, B3. Good luck. Jamo, Gino, Bateman, Adams, Jade Barron going out to Goody Goody on the rated. Shador Sanders coming back out for Joe Lurch. We got Herbie, K9, Gibson, Tank, Megatron on the Gridiron Kings. That's a nice one for Rival. Sutton, Jake the Snake, Drizzy Drake, Jordan Love, Bo Nix, Vanoy, Chancellor, Hines Ward, Abdul Carter is your press-proof rated rookie. Nice color match there for B3. Graham Mertz going out to Adam Light. Torrey Horton going out to Andrew Thier. You got DJ Moore, Bryce Young, Kyron Otten, Malachi, Fields, Puka, Miles, Hunter, Komet, Ramsey, AK-41. Quinishon Judkins going out to Joe Lurch. Kelvin Banks going out to Ox. You got Hollywood, Polk, Dak, and Najee. Followed by the rookies, Quinishon Judkins. Nice one there for the Brownies and Joe Lurch. Judkins has looked great in year one. Get the base out of the way. Calvin. Then you got Banks and Barron. Judkins. Horton. Mertz. Abdul Carter. He's had himself a good night. And Shador back again. Good. Let's keep it rolling. We got Malik Neighbors, Hawkinson, Tajay, Leggett, Trey McBride, Khalil Shakir, Mike Evans, Slim Reaper, Alec Ayomanor going out to B3. Hushmanzada, Murphy, Jacobs, Bo, Larry Fitzgerald on a bomb squad for Giuseppe Deschi. You got Will Andrews, Natron, Gano, Pollard, Burrow. You got Josh Allen, Jaden Reed, Caleb Quinion, Donovan Jackson going out to B3 on a rated. Terrence Ferguson going out to Ox on a rated. Madison, Mapu, McLaurin, MPJ, Tedero McMillan back on his third red hot rookie. Nice one there for Adam Light. Mark Andrews, Tremaine Edmonds, Van Ginkel, Victor Cruz. You got Warren Moon, Kenny G, Rousseau, McNabb, Craig, McMillan, Javante, Nico, Garrison, Megatron, Amon Ra, Mike Sanistrill. Then you got Tedero and McMillan one more time on a rated for Adam Light. Mike Green going out to Joe Lurch. And JT number 2 going out to Mike Haralambis. That is the second threads for Jonathan Taylor, the best running back in football right now. Took the Colts a long time to agree to pay this man. He's wearing 2 C's. He's a double captain. That's wild. Took them forever to decide to pay him, but glad they did. He earned it. He earned it. All right, let's sleeve up the last of these real quick. Then we will move on to Mosaic. So 1 downtown. I was hoping for 2. We got 1. Not the end of the world, but 2 would have been much better, especially if I could have gotten you guys 1. My plan was not to steal the downtown from you this evening. I was really hoping somebody else would get something. But Mosaic did take care of Jamie, so that made me feel a little better. If I can just get Mosaic to take care of one more of you guys, that would be nice. You know what? They got to go up there because this Tetaroa is going to go back here. There we go. Tet. Podium full for the Panthers. T. Ferg back on the board for the Rams. And Alec Ayomanor has had himself quite a day as he continues to pop. Cam Ward shining up front. All right. Let's go back to Mosaic. Last 6 before our hobby box. Who are our ornaments going to be? Travis Hunter, ornament number 1. Empty box. Jamar Chase, ornament number 2. Empty box. Travis Hunter, ornament number 3. Empty box. Travis Hunter, ornament number 4. Empty box. Dak Prescott, number 5. Empty box. And last but not least, who will be our last ornament? I got a feeling it's Herbert. Ornament number 6, Dak Prescott. 18 boxes, only 1 Herbert. That's crazy. Empty box. So who'd we end up with? We got Dak, Hunter, Chase, Hunter. Battery is running low. All right, you got it. I'm plugging her back in. There we go. Does it show that it's charging? Yeah, good. Okay, here we go. Let's rip them down and go through them. Last 6 mosaic. Then we got our hobby box. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Leading it off is Jordan Love, Tyler Nubin, Xavier Legette, Gray Zabel back again for Andrew Thier on the base, Dylan Gabriel on the candy cane, going out to Cleveland and Joe Lurch. Nice hit. Larry Fitz going out to Giuseppe. Caleb Johnson on the variation going out to Steiner. Very nice. Christian Watson, Micah Parsons, Derwin James, Cooper Kupp, Kenny Clark. Silver, Audric Estime going out to Goody Goody. Then you got Will Campbell going out to the Patriots and Steiner on the candy cane. You got Amon Ra going out to Rival. Will Shields. Brazil Games A.J. Brown going out to Joe Lurch. Then you got Tim Brown, Ramondre, Eric Dickerson, Brock Bowers, Sam Laporta, Shador Sanders coming back out for Joe Lurch. Jalen Lane, Candy Cane going out to Big Cat. You got Michael Irving on the Touchdown Masters for Harlan. Travion Henderson on the variation going out to Steiner. Very nice. Ray Lewis, Jawan Jennings. All right, we got Derek Stingley Jr., Fred Taylor, Warren Sapp, Marshall Falk, Dylan Sampson coming back out for Joe Lurch. Joe Lurch and the Brownies on fire tonight. Cam Hayward going out to Steiner on the silver variation. Walter Nolan for the Cardinals going out to Giuseppe on the candy cane. Drake May Touchdown Masters for Steiner. Then you got Tater Tot, Brazil Games Hunter Henry. England Games Hunter Henry. for Steinert. Then you got Singletary, Deion Branch, Jalen Hurts, Steve Young, Tyleik Williams going out to Rival on the base. Then you got Nico Collins on the Mosaic going out to Adam Light. Torrey Horton on the Candy Cane going out to Drew Thier. Then you got Jay Jetta on the Elevate for B3. Mike Vick, Cam Scattaboo on the Variation. Very nice for B3. I'll take that. K9 AR, Dalton Schultz, Quentin Johnston, Trevor Etienne going out to Adam Light on the base. Jimmy Horn going out to Adam Light on the Candy Cane. You got a King Henry Notoriety going out to Joe Lurch. Tank Hall of Fame Eric Allen going out to Joe Lurch. Deion Branch, Randy Moss, Greg the Leg. So one ultra rare from Mosaic, one ultra rare from Donruss. If we got one from each, I guess that means we're getting an ultra rare out of Absolute too. That would be the big win of the night. Just getting them all sleeved up here, B3. Bear with me for just a moment. We are good. Let's get these out of the way. There we go. Alright, those are all out of the way. Gotta get rid of some of this cardboard shrapnel real quick. Got a lot of Mosaic card dust. Boom. Way better. All right, B3, here we go. As we move into the final box of the evening, it will be the Absolute Hobby. Good luck, B3. Good luck. I may have to let this marinate for just a moment too, because I gotta pee really bad, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this and the recap. 3 packs. 3 packs. 3 packs. Empty box. Empty flaps. And empty fold. Good to go. Get that out of the way. Alright, this has got the biggest one, so that'll go on the bottom. I believe all the cards in this are 55 point. They are, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave them upside down, and then we're going to flip them at the end, just so I don't expose any cards. So we're going to leave them down at the bottom, and then at the end we're going to flip them. The interesting thing is there are some smaller cards, so you know what? We're going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to flip them this way. There we go. So that's where we're going to leave it to marinate. I can already see who's on top, but I think the autos are below. So we're going to leave that to marinate for just a second. I'm going to quickly use the restroom so I don't pee my pants. And then we're going to come back, go through the final box, which is Absolute. And that will be the end of the evening. What I do need to do is make sure I have enough 100-point top loaders, because these are 100-point cards and I do not. So let me find the 100-point, get them out, and open up one more. So we're ahead of the game. There we go. 100-point, got them. I thought they were 55-point, but they're not. They're 100. They're thicker, like the mem cards that come out of Donruss. That's about how thick they are. So I got a whole new box of those. Let's swap that with the box that's here that only has 5 left, because we're definitely going to go through those. So we'll put them on the table. And we'll slide these in there as extra. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to go pee. Actually, let's get some more top or penny sleeves up here while we're reloading. We may need them as well. So 100. Let's do one more. We'll have 200. Just got a new case of penny sleeves in. We were running low, so I'm happy that came in yesterday. Kind of got us caught up on the supplies that we were running low on. Okay. Beautiful. All right, we are fully restocked. Good to go. Okay, now those are all restocked. We're good there. I should be in bed by 1:30, which is beautiful. That'll keep me out of trouble in the morning, so I'm not overtired. We made really good time tonight, so that's good. I'm taking all the cardboard with me so I can just dump it in the bin in the hallway. Perfect. All right, take all this cardboard with me. We are good to go. All right, B3, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to run upstairs and use the restroom real quick because I am dancing in my chair. B3. Let's get this last box underway. I was reading an email and I saw someone filed a grievance. And I just had to stop and read it for a second because it's never a dull moment in youth sports. That's all I can say. Let me just finish reading this real quick, but I'm a little confused. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that is an interesting email. Huh. That should be fun to address in the next meeting. I did not think that was going to happen. Didn't think a grievance was going to get filed. All right. Well, anyway, let's get back to business here. All right. So we've got absolute last box on the table. Here we go. We're going to go one by one. You know what? I am going to use a cover just to keep the suspense going. So let me get a blank. This is a blank. Nothing on it. But we're going to use it to kind of pick and cover. All right. So first card out is the rookie Donovan Jackson. 182 out of 375 going out to the Vikings. The unclaimed Vikings. So that's going to be B3 on the Donovan Jackson. And if I can get it to focus, I can show you that it's numbered. There you go. To 375, you see right there. So 182 out of 375. Let me get some thick sleeves out because we're going to need them. There we go. So first one out going to B3 and the Vikings. Rookie Donovan Jackson. Looks like a tackle. Okay, next one out is going to be Matthew Stafford. 115 out of 150 on the Matt Stafford orange. 115 out of 150. That one going to the Rams and Ox. He's playing like, pretty much one of the, if not the best, one of the best quarterbacks in football right now. Matty Stafford. 115 out of 150. Nice hit for the Rams. Ox. Oh, that's a nice one. Lots of color on that. Big Cat Bradford. 3-color patch on the absolute burners. DJ Moore. 47 out of 99 going out to the Bears. So, Chicago. DJ Moore. 47 out of 99. Big Cat Bradford. Staying hot. Bang. Nice one there for the Bears and DJ Moore. Big Cat Bradford. All right, next one out. Ooh, that's a nice one. Charles Wiley Oxendine. Rookie Premier Bashel Tutin. 155 out of 399. 3 patch, 3 windows. You got 2 color, 1 color, 2 color. This kid started to look pretty good last week as they were getting him worked into some consistent carries. Bayshell Tutin on the RPA. That one might be a little thick for a 100 point. It is. We're going to have to go to 130. So 3 autos should come out total. This is the first. Bayshell Tutin to 399 going out to Ox and the Jags. All right, next one out is a base. Brandon Ayuk going out to Mr. Larissa on the Niners. Brandon Ayuk. Niners. Next one out is a rookie. Oop. Stay. Don't go moving on me. Jaden Blue, 110 out of 199 on the red. Going out to the Cowgirls. Dallas. That is Harlan Benner on the rookie running back, Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue going out to the Cowgirls. 110 out of 199. Dallas officially on the board. Next one out. Oh man, that thing looks nasty. Check it out. Cam Ward, 68 out of 99 on a massive 3-color swatch. Rookie force. 1, 2, 3 color with some stitching. Oh, that is pretty. What a day to be on Tennessee. Holy cow. Cam Ward having himself a day. Unclaimed Titans strike again. Cam Ward. Bang. To 99 on the 3-color swatch. I don't even know what to do with it. I'm just going to put it right there for now. Alright, next one out. Here we go. Good box so far. Oh, man. Absolute legends, Rodney Hampton, one of my favorite running backs to watch growing up, on the auto, going out to B3 on the G-Men, 131 out of 199. Rodney Hampton on the Absolute Football Legends. Beautiful signature, too. Heck yeah. Oop, there goes Cam Ward. Good thing I have a cover card down. This is just all sorts of way too much going on the Tennessee podium. Alright, here we go. Cover card luckily sitting on top, so anything that fell on top. Hunter Henry is the next base to come out. That one going out to Alan Stein. On the tight end for the Patriots, Hunter Henry. Not numbered, just the base. Next one out. Austin Eckler on the base. going out to Washington. That's going to be Big Cat. Next one out. It is the Colts. Saddle up. Young Colts ready to gallop. You've got Riley Leonard and Tyler Warren. Numbered 27 out of 75. Colts, Indy, Mike Haralambis. That's a nice one. Introductions, purple and orange. Riley Leonard, Tyler Warren, 27 out of 75. Nice hit for the Colts. Colts are heating up. I see another hit. Rookie Premier Mason Taylor. 115 out of 399 going out to the Jets as Jamie O'Hara stays hot on the rookie Mason Taylor. We got the Cookies ultra rare super short print for Mason Taylor out of Mosaic, and now we've got the rookie Premier Materials 115 out of 399. Mason also had the Cookies. So Mason Taylor having himself a day. We're going to move him, though, to the outside just because Cam Ward has completely taken over that back line. We do have an auto there, so I'm going to skip that for now and go to the next two, and then we're going to come back to it. So you got Brock Bowers on a base going out to Adam Light, and Kendre Miller on a base going out to Ox. So both base, not numbered. Last auto still sitting down there. Kendre and Brock. So let's get these guys off to the side, the base. Get them out of the way. Move them over to the bench. All right, last hit. Here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Dallas Cowgirls, Randy White and Ed Too Tall Jones. Historical duos. Going out to Harlan Benner. That is numbered 001 out of 199. So it is the eBay or B3 101. The bookend, 1 out of 199. 001 out of 199. Ed Too Tall Jones and Randy White. Robert Avisha and Scotty Struble are going to be kicking themselves. They missed the Cowgirls on that one. That is a nice little PC hit. And that is the end, B3. What a break. What a night. Holy cow. What a break, B3. We crushed it on this one. We were a little cold last break, so I was nervous about what was going to happen tonight. But no longer nervous after seeing the way that this rolled out. Break table is back on fire. Those last spot mojo spots too, man. They hit. Minnesota hit. Tennessee hit. Atlanta was the only one that didn't. All right, we're gonna get working on the recap here. So if you want to hang out and watch the recap, feel free. If not, I will post the top hits as we usually do for the break. So, no worries if you don't want to hang out with us until we stack them all up and go through them. It's totally fine. All right, well, clear winner of the evening is Tennessee. That is undeniable. I I'd say number 2 would be the ultra rare of Mason Taylor, as he's been getting really comfortable with this season. Then I'm going to say it's either it's got to be the Giants. Then the Cowgirls. From there, I'm going to go Jags. Alright, that was the easy part. Now we get to the harder part. All right, there's our recap, all set. How many racks do we need? 2. Two should be perfect. Let's get these out of the way. Garbage out of the way. Got our racks over there, good to go. Bear with me, B3. We're almost there. Just getting the bench ready. All right, we are set. Let's do this, B3. Recap time. Here we go. Phone is fully charged, right? Close enough. 93%. I don't need to charge it. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so Ollie Gordon came out for Miami and Jamie O'Hara, the only Dolphin to come out, really, in the entire break. But Jamie made up for it later. Don't worry. Green Bay, Adam Light getting Matthew Golden on a rated. Giuseppe Deschi on Arizona getting Walter Nolan on the rookie candy cane out of Mosaic. Joe Lurch getting Malachi Starks on the rookie candy cane for the Ravens. Big Cat Bradford getting Jalen Lane on a rated and the rated rookie, or excuse me, the candy cane out of Mosaic. Joe Lurch on the Eagles getting Kyle McCord on a rated 3 times. Adam Light on the Texans getting Graham Mertz twice, Jalen Noel once, and an Elevate Jaden Higgins. On the Patriots, Alan Stein picking up Kyle Williams on a rated and a notoriety. Will Campbell candy cane out of Mosaic, and Travion Henderson on the variation rookie. You know it's a variation because you see the V stamped on the back. All right. Raiders, Adam Light, Jack Beck rookie bomb squad, Ashton Genty twice, and then a Brock Bowers Donruss threads. Chargers, Bogey picking up Keandre Lambert Smith on the candy cane out of Mosaic. Trey Harris on a rated twice. Trey Harris on the Mosaic base non-variation. And then Trey Harris on the throwback rated rookie. Then you got Omarion Hampton on the candy cane. That was a nice one. This kid, this tight end, has been really good this year. Then you also have Ladd McConkey on the thread. So a decent night for Bogey. Adam Light on the Panthers. You got Nick Scourton on a rated. Mitchell Evans on a base. Jimmy Horn on the candy cane. Nice one there. You got Trevor Etienne twice out of Mosaic. Tetaroa McMillan twice on the rated, and then McMillan on the red hot, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Great night for the Panthers in volume. Going down to Mike Haralambis on Tampa, you got Tez Johnson, Emeka Egbuka on a rated, Egbuka on the Gridiron Kings rookie, Egbuka Elite Series rookie, and an Egbuka red hot. Decent night for the Bucks there. More on Mike Haralambis later. Steinert getting Derek Harmon on the Candy Cane rookie, Caleb Johnson on a rated twice, Caleb Johnson on a red hot twice. Caleb Johnson on the variation mosaic rookie. Then you got Will Howard on a rated and Will Howard on a Candy Cane. Nice night for the Steelers. All right. We're going to take it all the way down to the Brownies because there's a huge stack of Browns. All right, for the Lions, rival, Donnie Scheffler getting Isaac Tesla on a rated twice, Dominic Lovett on the Candy Cane, and then the Optic Hollow rated rookie preview, Tyleek Williams. That's a nice hit right there. Going over to Ox on the Saints, you got Tyler Shuck on a rated, Shuck on the Gridiron Kings, and Shuck on a red hot. Then you go to Mr. Larissa on the Niners. You got Jordan James on a rated, Jordan Watkins on a rated twice, Watkins also on the Color Match Candy Cane, and then an Alfred Collins Optic Hollow rated rookie preview. Nice one there for Mr. Larissa. Going to Andrew Thier, you got Elijah Arroyo on a rated. Arroyo also came out on a base mosaic. You got Torrey Horton on a rated twice. Torrey Horton on the Candy Cane mosaic. Beautiful rookie there. Jalen Milroe on a rated, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Milroe also on the Elite Series. Milroe also on the short print Rookie Revolution. Milroe also on the Candy Cane. Great night for Andrew Thier on the Seahawks. Going to the Brownies, Joe Lurch. You got an Elite Series rookie, Mason Graham. Harold Fannin on a rated twice. Fannin also on a base mosaic. Dylan Sampson on a rated twice, 3 times. Sampson also on a base mosaic. Judkins on a rated twice. Quinshon Judkins, the rookies. Quinshon Judkins rated rookie retro. Then you got Shedeur Sanders on a rated, not once, but twice. Shedeur Sanders twice on mosaic, once on the base, once on the variation. Dylan Gabriel on a rated, Gabriel on a notoriety, and Gabriel on a Candy Cane. Great night in volume on the Brownies for Joe Lurch. Going down to the Bills. This is Joe Lurch. No, Giuseppe Deschi. You got Caden Prather on a base mosaic twice. Jackson Hawes on a rated. And then the short print production line, Josh Allen and Khalil Shakir. Nice night for the Bills. Those production lines are not easy to hit. They're not as hard as the downtown, but they're not easy. Going down to the Vikings, this was B3 on the unclaimed Vikings. Ty Felton on a rated, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Ty Felton also on a press-proof red rated rookie. Ty Felton on the Gridiron Kings rookie. Felton on the mosaic base. Then you got Jay Jetta on a Donruss Threads, little Justin Jefferson, and rookie Donovan Jackson on the absolute 182 out of 375. So a decent night there for the Vikings. We will take it. Going down to the Rams, this was Charles Wiley Oxendine on LA. You got Jarquez Hunter on a rated, Terrence Ferguson on a rated twice, Kyron Williams coming out on a Donruss Threads, and then Matt Stafford 115 out of 150 on the orange. Nice night for the Rams. Going down to Chi-Town, Chicago, Big Cat Bradford. You got Luther Burden on the Donruss Throwback, Burden on a rated, Burden on a mosaic, that is the base. You got Colson Loveland, rated rookie retro, Loveland also on the Candy Cane. Then you got Caleb Williams coming out on a Donruss Threads with a teal patch. You know that's some kind of an error. And then DJ Moore, Absolute Burners, 3-color patch, 47 out of 99. Nice night for Big Cat on the Bears. Then we go down to the Colts. This was Mike Haralambis as well. You got DJ Giddens on a rated. Jonathan Taylor on a Donruss Threads twice. Riley Leonard on a rated. Tyler Warren on a rated. Tyler Warren notoriety. Tyler Warren on the variation mosaic. And then introductions, purple and orange, saddle up. Young Colts ready to gallop, 27 out of 75. Nice night for Mike Haralambis on the Colts. Going down to the Jags, this is going to be Charles Wiley Oxendine on Jacksonville. You got Travis Hunter, rated rookie retro. Travis Hunter on a red hot, twice. Travis Hunter on the short print Vortex rookie. Beautiful card. Then you got Bayshell Tutton on a rated. Bayshell Tutton on the rookie premier RPA, 155 out of 399. You got the auto and 3 window patches, 2 color, 1 color, 2 color. Nice hit for the Jags. Had Ox kind of pick up his night, which got a little dicey. Now we go to Dallas. Harlan Benner had himself a night. Tyler Booker on the Candy Cane rookie. Micah Parsons on the Threads. Jaden Blue on the blue and red absolute, 110 out of 199. And then historical duos, Randy White and Ed Too Tall Jones on the bookend, 001 out of 199. The eBay 101, or B3 101, 1 out of 199. Nice night for Harlan Benner. Then we go down to New York, the G-Men. You got Abdul Carter on a rated, twice. Abdul Carter on a red press proof rated. Nice color match for the G-Men there. And then another color match, Abdul Carter on the Candy Cane. All going out to B3. Then you got Cam Scattaboo on a rook. Scattaboo on the variation base mosaic. Jackson Dart on a red hot. Dart on a variation mosaic. And then Rodney Hampton on a Legends Signatures, 131 out of 199. Nice night for the G-Men. Speaking of New York football, Jets also had themselves a night. This one going out to Jamie O'Hara. You got Arian Smith on a rated, Mason Taylor on a rated. Mason Taylor on the Rookie Premier's jersey, 115 out of 399. And then Mason Taylor on the Ultra Rare Cookies out of Mosaic. Beautiful card. Nice night for Jamie O'Hara on the Jets. Last but not least, you have the Tennessee Titans. The unclaimed Titans stayed with the house. You had Gunnar Helm on a rated twice. Kalel Mullings on a rated. Chimere Dike on a rated twice. Elik Ayomanor on a rated twice. Ayomanor also came out on the Candy Cane rookie out of Mosaic. Then you had Cam Ward on a rated and Cam Ward on the Rookie Force nasty 3-color patch, numbered 68 out of 99. Beautiful card there. 68 out of 99. But wait, there's more. Can we get it in focus? Come on, Cam, come into focus. Cam Ward, 68 out of 99 on that beautiful 3-color patch. But then, in addition to that, our very first downtown this year, out of 2025, rookie Cam Ward on the downtown. What a night for the Titans. Bang. All right, B3, on that note, it is late. I'm going to call it because I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. So, 1:40 in the morning. Hopefully I'm in bed by 2. I wanted to be in bed by 1:30. Hopefully I'm in bed by 2, and I can still get 5 hours of sleep. So, B3, love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for helping me get this thing closed out so we could break it tonight. Football banquet for the boys tomorrow. I'll be finishing up shipping this weekend for the stuff that I didn't finish last weekend. So if you haven't gotten a tracking number from me yet, you should be getting one this weekend. So keep your eye on your inbox and look out for tracking coming soon. Other than that, like I said, I got to get myself to bed so I'm not late to work tomorrow. B3, I love you. Appreciate you. Without you guys continuing to show up and support us, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this. So really do appreciate all the love and support. And we got the free break up next, quarter 3. Free break to kind of give back to you guys for continuing to support. and keep this whole thing rolling. So keep an eye out for that. You'll be getting tagged if you qualify, and we'll go from there. B3, we out.